Good evening, everybody. Welcome to DayDreamer Gaming's WWE Great Balls of Fire 2017 prediction show live with me, Sonny. If you've never been to one of these before, what this is basically is we're going to play through the entire card on WWE 2K17. I'm going to give my thoughts on the card and give you my predictions, and I'll give you Finn's predictions from our podcast as well. And of course, I want to hear your predictions too. This is the first one of these I've done for a little while, so you're going to have to bear with me. Let me just make the stream sure the stream is working. And it is. Excellent. Right. Let's start with the pre-show. So on the pre-show, we've got the WWE Cruiserweight Championship on the line between Neville and Akira Tozawa. Now, while I don't really agree with it being on the pre-show, hey, it is what it is. It's WWE. They seemingly aren't that bothered about the Cruiserweight division, which is unfortunate. Now, this is just a normal match, to my knowledge. We like to try and keep it consistent here on DayDreamer as well. We like to have the correct arenas, or at least an arena that corresponds to the event, and I have downloaded a Great Balls of Fire arena. I haven't seen it. We'll see. Alright, so let's find Neville. There he is. Alright, and I have downloaded an Akira Tozawa. There he is. Looks very, very good. Kudos.
Akira Todd
Okay. Akira Todd. Okay, and the Great Balls of Fire arena that I downloaded just is not there. Sigh. Right, okay, let's find a different one to use then. Let's use our own one. Okay, and there is the Cruiserweight Championship on Neville, as it should be.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
I'm looking forward to it.
We have a real fan favorite versus Neville.
This is the one I've been waiting for.
Okay, so this match should be really good. Akira Tozawa is obviously an incredible talent. Currently rolling with the Titus brand with Titus O'Neil. And I don't hate it. I think it's okay, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it's okay. I really don't hate it. He's an extremely talented guy. I think it might be too soon to put the championship on him, maybe. But I think it's cool that he's at least in the picture. The thing is, I don't know who takes the belt from Neville. And that's going to be the issue going forward, I think. This should be great, though. Excuse the extremely long loading times. This is WWE 2K17 we're playing, remember. And we do have not only a custom arena, but a CAW as well. So the game just melts when that happens. But guys, if you are watching, come into the comments. I want to hear your predictions for these matches. And after this match, I'll try and find the Great Balls of Fire arena that I've downloaded. I don't know where it's gone. It's vanished. It's vanished on me. Stupid game. Alright. So guys, come into the comments. Tell me your predictions for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship match that kicks off the pre-show tonight. Now, excuse the arena that I'm using. I have downloaded a Great Balls of Fire one, but it's gone missing. It's got my face there. And it's got Finn's face in there as well. Finn, who is also in the comments and says, that's CAW though. I know, right? It's good. It's good. There he is. He looks very good. That arena though. Okay, so this Akira Tozawa looks good. Steve is in the comments, says, goodness gracious. Finn says nice arena. I know, right? But I have downloaded a Great Balls of Fire one, but it's vanished. It's gone. Stupid game. Alright, and here comes the WWE Cruiserweight Champion. Used to have a first name, but now doesn't have a first name. Neville. Yeah, fireworks. Skips. Alright, I feel like I haven't done one of these prediction shows in ages. So this one is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship and is scheduled for one fall.
Introducing the challenger from Japan, weighing in at 180 pounds, Akira Todd Silla.
Sure.
Introducing the champion from Newcastle upon Tyne, weighing in at 194 pounds. He is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Neville.
This game struggles, doesn't it? Bless it. Alright, I haven't played this in a while, so of course it's going to be that first match thing of learning how to play it again. Alright. What is that ref we're using, by the way? Alright, here we go. Remembers how to play the game. That Tozawa CAW is awesome. Guys, I want to hear your predictions for this match. Me and Finn both went for Neville, only because we think it's probably too early for them to put the championship on Akira Tozawa just yet, especially as I'm going to be honest here. I've not really watched 205 Live for a little while, so I don't know if anything's been kicking off on there with this, but in my opinion, I think it might be too early to put the belt on Tozawa. Regardless of how good his CAW looks. Griff is in the comments. Welcome to the comments, Griff. Did Finn forget there was a pay-per-view again? No, we're sort of taking it in turns because we live a bit further away from each other than we did previously, because life, I guess. So Finn did the last one, Money in the Bank, and here I am doing, goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. Come on, Tozawa, at least hit me. I'm going to try and find the Great Balls of Fire arena in a minute that I've downloaded, because nobody wants to see mine and Finn's face. I'm lying, of course, everybody wants to see mine and Finn's face, but people, you know, we like to try and keep it consistent here on the Games and Graps / DayDreamer Gaming.
Great reversal. First time for everything, I guess.
That's more like it, Akira.
What? Does he have his eyes open? Well, man, he's going off here.
Oh,
I don't know if this
Jesus.
is by design or if he just lost his mind.
I have no predictions. Been too busy to watch Raw and SmackDown for like 3 weeks. Have no idea what is going on story-wise. Okay, well, let me bring you up to speed, Griff. So Akira Tozawa is currently rolling with Titus O'Neil in the Titus brand. Neville is still Neville and is still the Cruiserweight Champion and is still the King of the Cruiserweights. That's pretty much all you need to know. So make a prediction. Make a prediction based on that impeccable, bringing you up to speed bit of storytelling there.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a match.
And on top of that, John, these two
So happy that for WWE 2K18 they are getting rid of JBL and Jerry the King Lawler in favour of Byron Saxton and Corey Graves. That makes me very happy indeed. Okay. Could it be over already?
The more punishment he takes, get some air.
Red Arrow.
Famous Red Arrow.
This is insane.
Whee!
Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating.
Quickly into the cover.
Finn says, can't see Tozawa winning this.
2, 3. The history books will have to wait another day.
Neither can I. You can't hear the music that I'm currently dancing to. Griff says, I'll go with Tozawa wins by DQ and starts a feud with Apollo / Titus. Tozawa shouldn't be with those fools. That's a fair assessment. I would tend to agree with you as well. That's not a bad prediction, actually. I like that one, Griff.
Here's your winner.
I like your thinking.
WWE Cruiserweight Champion Neville.
Neville.
The championship retained over some game competition.
This was an awesome match and a great win.
Okay.
What, Cole? I could watch
Let's
those
cut
two go at it
to
each and
Tenay
every
Young
week.
and a couple of other legends while I try and find the goodness gracious Great Balls of Fire arena that I have downloaded and misplaced. Do I have to create a show? Is that what I need to do? There's Eddie Guerrero there in the background. Steve says, it is good J. Bill and King aren't on comms on WWE 2K18. However, it'll mean comms will be wrong depending on which brand you wrestle on. Yeah, they've just not figured it out, have they? If you can hear banging and stuff, guys, because I've just had new neighbours move in, and they're currently moving all their stuff in and all that sort of thing, so... apologies for all this. God, it really doesn't matter, does it? There we go. This is all very interesting for everybody anyway to watch, I'm sure. There's the Super Lucha. It's a Raw pay-per-view, isn't it? You can just have all that crap. Right, okay, there we go. This is actually a really good card. I'm impressed. You know, on paper, this is a very, very strong show. Right, let's go with... There's a load of singles matches on this card as well. Let's go with Enzo Amore versus Big Colin. Big Cass in a feud that has been brewing over the last few weeks when somebody mysteriously was attacking Enzo Amore backstage and nobody knew who it was. Nobody. What's he called on this? Is he Big Cass or is he Colin Cassidy? He's Big Cass.
Big Cass.
And then, of course, it was discovered that Big Colin was lying all along. And he was discovered lying down backstage, pretending to have been beaten up when he absolutely was
Hold on
not.
to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
This is going to
And
be
then
good.
It's Colin
on
Cassidy
Raw,
against Enzo Amore.
give
Oh,
poor
man.
little
I
Enzo
can't
a
wait
big
to see these two
boot
go at
to
it.
the face starting this feud. But the promos between the two and the build-up for this match has actually been very, very good. This is the most I've cared about Enzo and Cass in a very long time. And this realistically should be nothing more than a squash. And I can't see Enzo winning unless it's by DQ, which is completely possible. Because Cass could beat him up so badly, then he could just be disqualified. Enzo gets the W. Fine. But what we want to see really is Big Cass pummel him, Big Cass pick up the victory. Griff says they should really get him back together with Carmella now that they're both heels. Oh, and then Enzo can tag with Ellsworth. That'd be fucking terrible and great. There you go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Making his way to the ring from Queens, New York.
There's Big Colin. Hopefully he will have new music tonight, because the last time we saw Cass with music, he still was rolling with the Enzo and Cass music. Hopefully tonight he'll have some sort of heel music. Oh wow, look at this Great Balls of Fire arena. Is that really the logo they're going with? Freedom to love. Right. We can't watch that terrible Enzo entrance. It's really, really bad. Alright, so Big Colin versus Little Enzo. Who you got?
And with that, the former hoopster, Colin Cassidy, is looking for a slam dunk in this one.
Yeah, I know the competitors
What?
are glad it's finally go time.
The former hoopster, Colin Cassidy, is looking for a slam dunk.
But I know one thing for sure.
They need to completely refine the commentary because that is ridiculous.
Awesome. A great European uppercut.
How about we touch on Enzo Amore a bit? Look at this. Usually these two are standing in the corner together, not on the opposite sides of the ring, ready to lock up against one another. How would you approach a matchup like this if you were him?
While innocent, matches like this often fracture a team.
I'm not sure we're going to see much technical wrestling like that from Enzo tonight.
Ultimately, I think this will be a positive thing for them. Yes, they're on the same team, but when you work together, you travel together, you train together, you don't think there's some pin-up frustration between these guys?
Interesting bit of commentary there, actually, that sort of fits in with this, I guess.
He's taking some offense, but he's not appearing too worse for wear.
Those punches are awful.
Not yet anyway.
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
No, it's been a great matchup to this point, and this could really go either way.
Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist.
Okay, so me and Finn both went with Big Cass to win this.
Of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while.
Who you guys got? Talk to me. And guys, if you are watching, please do come and say hello. We're talking Great Balls of Fire. We're giving our predictions. And we're playing through the entire card right here on DayDreamer Gaming tonight. Griff asks, how has Big Cass been on the heel promos? Good. It suits him. It does suit him. Like I said this before it was sort of revealed that it was Big Cass who was the attacker, that he would be good as the heel because of just the slow way he delivers his promos anyway. So yeah, he's been good. He's been as you would expect him to be, which is fine. Enzo's been very good as well. It's not been the same old stuff. It's been sort of it's been a different side of Enzo, and I've enjoyed it a lot.
You know, Cole, you have a lot of street smarts. Sesame Street.
Nice Sesame Street joke there from Jerry the King Lawler. God damn it. What have we got here? What's the that's the East River Crossing, is that what it's called? The finisher? Or the signature, rather, of Big Colin.
That's a great example of
Is it also a rebound move? Let's find out. Yes, it is. Oh, big boot. Okay. Finn went for Enzo by DQ right after I suggested it. That should be it. 1, 2, and 3. Big Colin wins. So that's what I expect to happen tonight. I think Big Cass will win, but Finn's prediction may also come true of Enzo winning by DQ. It's a weird one. Guys, if you're watching, please do come and give me your predictions in the comments. I want to hear what you think about Great Balls of Fire. Yep, and here is some classic WWE 2K16 17 on display. Because Aiden English is coming down. This game, Jesus. Alright, okay. Come on, guys, laugh it up in the comments, you know you want to.
He gets out of trouble there.
So this is meant to happen, so Aiden English is switching over to Raw. And he's going to feud with Big Cass after Big Cass has beaten the crap out of Enzo Amore tonight. That's exactly what's going to happen. I hope Cass just squashes Enzo. Don't drag this out over multiple pay-per-views. Says Griff.
Colin Cassidy doing a great job of turning that around.
Oh, come on, Colin. I'm sorry about this, guys. I don't know why Aiden English has come down. I'm assuming he's attached as a rival to Enzo and Cass on this game for some bizarre reason. Thing is, going back to what Griff said just a second ago, I think they could drag this out over multiple pay-per-views. The Anthony Bagaeus. Hey guys, just got a Kevin Owens t-shirt. Awesome. Which one? Which one have you gone for?
Slow getting back to his base here.
That was a weird way to end that match. And hello, Anthony, of course. Welcome to the stream. I believe you've been to see us before, right? If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry, and welcome to the stream. But I think you've been to see us before. Right, like I said, this is a bit more of a stacked card than the last few pay-per-views. The last few pay-per-views have only sort of had 5 matches with an additional one thrown in the mix. This one has 8 advertised matches, and that's 1 pre-show, which we've just done, which is Neville versus Akira Tozawa, and 7 main show matches. So we do have a tag team Iron Man match, which I don't believe we can actually do on this. So we're just going to have a normal match. So I'm sorry about that, guys. We can't have a Iron Man tag team match. Who to be? I'm going to be Cesaro and Sheamus, I think. And of course, we've got Sheamus and Cesaro taking on Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, who I do have CAWs for. Ah, yes. Let's go for that normal attire there. Looks quite good. Oh, yeah. Anthony is, of course, Delta Games in a previous life. It's good to see you, Delta. Welcome back to the streams, my friend. So we got Matt and Jeff Harvey. It's the shirt where he had the big Universal title reign. I see. So is it the Kevin Owens show one? That one? That's a good t-shirt.
Buckle up, because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
I hope it's not
Griff said, did you guys talk about Austin Aries on the podcast? Bummed to see him going, but I get why he wanted out. 205 not really working.
These two teams against each other, but let me just say thanks.
No, we didn't have a chance to talk about Austin Aries on the podcast because when we recorded it, he hadn't gone yet. He was still around. So it wasn't until Friday night when we discovered that Austin Aries had gone. But we'd already recorded the podcast and put it out by then. We'll talk about it next week. But yeah, I'm bummed to see him go as well because I really like Austin Aries. It's a real shame that he has gone. I mean, he is a cruiserweight. But I don't know if it's realistic for him to... I mean, okay, yeah, I know it's professional wrestling, so whatever, you know, the blurred line between realism and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know, given his size in comparison to a lot of the other guys on the roster, especially on Raw, that it would be realistic for Austin Aries to compete at that level. They should have put the Cruiserweight Championship on him. When he disappeared, I was under the impression that he was injured, not anything else. But it's a shame that he's gone. I'm sure he'll go on and do stuff elsewhere that'll be absolutely fine. But I enjoyed his run. They gave him a decent role. They put him on comms. He was in main event matches on 205, and he was on. It was, you know, yes, he fought on the pre-show, but he was still at WrestleMania and stuff like that. So he wasn't in a bad position in WWE, in my opinion. Obviously, Austin Aries thought differently, but yeah, I'm bummed to see him go. Is the long and short of it. Steve says, what do you want about? If Kevin Owens can be Universal Champ, then Austin Aries can. Hashtag personal joke. Yes, it is a personal joke. This is taking forever to load. I'm sorry, guys. But again, the game just does not deal well with Custom Arena and 2 custom CAWs. We should be plain sailing for the rest of the stream because everybody else that we've got is in-game generated. Griff says, I can see Eric Young going next. Sanity hasn't developed well at all. Yeah, that's a weird one. Eric Young's off TV at the minute, but I'm not too sure what's going on with that. I'm not sure if he's injured or whether they're just having him take time off and letting the rest of Sanity do stuff. I don't know.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
WWE Tag Team
So it looks like Matt and Jeff Harvey are coming in separately here. Oh yeah, okay, so they've given them different music. Not bad CAWs. Anthony says, I was going to get one of the new BC shirts in my town, but they only had one shirt and it's a small. BC shirts. Bullet Club, right? So I know they've started selling them in shops in America now, if I'm correct in saying that. I'm sorry for playing that Matt Hardy entrance there. They only had small, but he needs a medium. I've got a medium Bullet Club shirt. One thing they need to do is do away with Cesaro's stupid James Bond entrance now that they're not even rolling with that. He doesn't wear the suit anymore. He wears like a skirt with Sheamus and just looks weird.
In anticipation for this tag match.
Finn Balor is only like 190 pounds, but isn't treated like a small guy. I think Aries could have been worked on a mid-tier title. Maybe. The thing is, Finn Balor doesn't look small. Austin Aries is small as well. I think Finn Balor is a little bit taller. Yeah, all hot topics across America and Canada, and yes, Gullet Blub. Yes, he remembers the Gullet Blub. Sorry guys, I'm playing the entrances there. I'm getting distracted by comments. I do apologise. So here comes James Bond. Although I don't think he has that. He has a towel on his head on this, yeah.
The combination.
Right. That's cool. I wish they'd sell wrestling shirts in shops over here. There's enough wrestling. There's enough wrestling fans in this country now. I mean, wrestling's huge here. Going back to what Griff was saying, I'm not sure if Austin Aries, he doesn't really have the same look as, like Finn Balor looks big, you know, he's like, the dude's chiseled up and stuff, he looks tall, and Austin Aries looked small, even on NXT Austin Aries looked small, even next to, you know, Neville and some of the other cruiserweights Austin Aries looked small, so, I don't know man, I'm not sure. Just going to flick a light on here, so guys, 1 second.
They are the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus and Cesaro.
Alright, we shed a bit of light on the situation there. Anthony says, I was a mark for Aries, I miss him. Already he misses him, he's only been gone a couple of days. Yeah, I was a mark for Aries, I got an Austin Aries t-shirt. I should have worn that tonight actually in tribute to him. Alright, so Tag Team Championships. Who you guys got for this one? I think I went for Sheamus and Cesaro.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a feeling this one's going to blow the roof off this
What am I
place.
doing? That's a rubbish start.
Match this is going to be.
Yeah, it's 2 against 2. And we're guaranteed one heck of a battle.
So we can't do an iron match on this game, unfortunately.
Never fail to deliver, and this should be no exception.
And another thing, nothing matters except the fact that a title is there for the taking. We'll have to see which one of these competitors can take care of business.
Finn has deleted whatever that comment said before I even had a chance to get there.
It's been a wild ride for Cesaro.
Well done, Finn. Thanks for maintaining the comments, Holmes.
Come to an end here tonight.
So yeah, I've got Sheamus and Cesaro here. I can't see them juggling around the tag team titles like, you know, they did with the women's title previously. I think, or I hope, they've sort of learned from that mistake. And as much as I love the Hardy Boys and would like to see them with the tag team titles, I don't think it's quite time just yet for them to take them back off Sheamus and Cesaro. Anthony says they should have put him back on NXT. Maybe. I can see why they wanted him in the Cruiserweight division, and he did some great work like in the build-up, you know, on comms, and they brought him in the right way. Like they had him do the comms and all that sort of stuff, and then when he was fit again, they had him sort of challenge Austin Aries, and that was absolutely the right thing to do. What's Matt Hardy doing there? But it is a shame. It is a shame. Griff says, Aries will do well in Global Force Wrestling, or whatever they are calling TNA these days. Yeah, they're going back with Global Force Wrestling, I believe. We did touch on that on the podcast, actually. I think that's a bad idea, in truth. I think that's a very bad idea. Going back to Global Force Wrestling, or calling it that. Jeff Jarrett's played a blinder. Really has played a blinder there.
Since winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, or more specifically, since Mr. McMahon gave him an underwhelming review on the Stone Cold podcast on WWE Network, Cesaro has been on an absolute tear. Oh, God. That was hitting the nail right on the head. If he takes many more...
Good of Matt Hardy to help his partner out there.
Looks like the airways may be blocked. Get in there, ref. We might be looking at a broken nose here.
Sheamus always looks awesome on these games. By the way, what the hell is going on with these UK guys? I love them and need more. Where is the show? I think they're trying to figure out the logistics of it. They did do the live special from Norwich. I don't know if you saw that on the WWE Network or not. It was okay. It was okay. And then, of course, you had the #1 contender match that night that determined the #1 contender for the UK Championship at the past NXT, when, of course, Pete Dunne beat Tyler Bate for it. They do plan on doing more. What they're going to do is they're going to film it like NXT, to my knowledge, do it in blocks. Again, they're just trying to figure the logistics out of it, and then you will start to see a more regular UK show with the guys that they've got currently, and new ones as well going forward. When does the women's tournament start, asks Griff. The Mae Young Classic, I believe, starts in August, although I can't remember for certain. Jeff Hardy's taking a whooping here. I know they've been having qualifiers for it.
And there's a tag. Oh, you're right, Cole. Cesaro has been on a tear of late, highlighted by him and Tyson Kidd beating the
Drew Pearce, can you sub to DJ Stewart? Look it up. The Pink D, he has sub to you. Somebody want to have a look at that while I'm doing this? I'm sure we've got some people in the comments here that are daydreamers who can look that up for me. And if you have subbed to us, thank you very much. We appreciate that.
And I'd say this match is about as even as it could get at this point.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants
As
to.
Matt Hardy hasn't even got into this match, has he? Guys, if you're watching, please do come and say hi to me in the comments. Give us your predictions for WWE Great Balls of Fire. I want to know what you think. Anthony says the Pink D. Oh Lord, that doesn't sound right. No, it doesn't. I thought that when I read it.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged
Jeff really needs to get out of this match. There we go. But Drew, thanks very much for coming to the stream. For whatever reason you've come into the stream, whether it was to promote the Pink D. Sure. Seamus, what are you doing?
Cesaro's immeasurable power, superb technical skills, and all-consuming.
This game is so weird.
Almost impossible to prepare for.
And don't forget about Cesaro's relentless pursuit of greatness. Cesaro's technical abilities, combined with the limitless strength, give him a clear advantage over almost any opponent. He was one step ahead on that one.
So Drew Pearce is in here promoting. He says, everybody sub to DJ. His goal is 30 subs. He started YouTube yesterday. His goal shouldn't be 30 subs. His goal should be more than 30 subs. Anyway, Drew, while you're here, who's your prediction for the Hardy Boys versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the WWE Tag Team Championships?
Cesaro's incredible skill set and Cesaro's power, technical grappling acumen, and brutal strikes, which are all fueled by one thing: a vicious, mean streak.
Chris says I can't even find this guy or his Pink D.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
What's he got in mind? Heads up!
Tremendous action in this match.
Oh, come on, Cesaro. Finn says, me neither. All right. Guys, if you're watching, please do come and say hi to me in the comments and give your predictions for WWE Great Balls of Fire. I want to hear people's...
Keep on doing it.
I want to hear your predictions for the Hardy Boys versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the WWE Tag Team Championships.
He looks to overpower and decimate his adversaries as soon as
Are Iron Man matches no DQ? No, they're not.
When it comes to ridding WWE of his competition. Oh, out of nowhere!
The champ counters, and you see the result.
Wait, do you think it was that guy in the comments previously that Finn
staggering some here. His championship reign may very well be
deleted his message?
And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice.
There's no keeping this guy down tonight. I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try
Damn, I was
anything.
hoping for the Hardys to be beaten until they break. Finn says Cesaro will win, I reckon. Can't see them bouncing the titles around any more than they have been. Yep, I'm with you there, Finn. I am with you. Guys, if you're new to the channel as well, make sure you do subscribe. We do one of these WWE prediction shows every single time there's a pay-per-view. And Finn and I also put out a weekly video game and wrestling podcast that comes out every single Friday across podcast services everywhere. Episode 65 is out now. It's on YouTube in video form and it's everywhere else in audio form. Go check that out.
That's a first. What a move. Definitely sets a tone for the evening.
I like it.
Did you hear about 8 men being in WWE 2K17? I did hear about that. I hope to God they do it well and they sort the frame rate issues out that this game has. Because if the game has the same sort of issues, then that's going to be a real mess. But hopefully they will sort it out.
Clever offense here. Sheamus with a man up on his shoulders.
Here we go, white noise. I think tonight we'll see the start of the Broken Hardys after Sheamus and Cesaro win with seconds remaining. And Anthony says it's true, it's damn true.
Well, that's the question of the night. That's the question this match will answer, Michael.
Ooh.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one. And Sheamus.
Sheamus hasn't done this move in ages. Is this really his finisher on the game?
Way up top.
Oh, look at this. He's hurt. He's hurt bad.
He needs to find a way to create some
Get
space
Cesaro
once
back in
this
here.
thing's over.
Don't be fooled, Michael. He's still
Michael.
very much in this thing.
But, John, this guy's such a gamer. You just can't count him out just yet.
I mean, Matt Hardy's been sort of playing every single character he's ever played at once these last few weeks. I like it.
Boy, he just got laid out.
Sheamus did that during the cage match. Oh, that's how much I pay attention. In fact, yes, he did. You are right. I'm stupid.
Message delivered.
Divas. Anthony is remembering the good old days of Sonny and Finn play that started it all. Oh.
Again, this one's for the
I think I could have put this to bed by now.
Sports entertainment.
Oh, rake of the eyes.
WWE Championship.
Oh, that's what it's all about. The
Neutralizer.
WWE Championship. Every superstar neutralizer. It worked.
This is insane. Does this building have a curfew?
Come on, Hart. Come on, Ashes.
All night.
Cesaro.
Beating.
It's got to be history.
Could this be it?
Is he still even conscious? Oh, man.
And will this be it?
It may be.
1, 2.
When this guy's
No, it's not over. It is not over. The Hardy Boys living to fight another day.
At the midsection.
What is the game trying to do to me here? Come on, game, stop it.
What are the odds that we'll see new tag team champions come out of here tonight?
I'm telling you.
Is that going to be it? No, Jeff's going to come in.
This is it.
1, 2, 3. Jeff didn't even bother coming in to save him. What's he doing?
Contest.
All right. Big win for Sheamus and Cesaro at Great Balls of Fire as they keep hold of the WWE Tag Team Championships.
Here are your winners and still the WWE.
I love that
Tag
catch
Team
finisher with the big
Champions,
European uppercut. I love that.
Cesaro and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
4.5-star match as well, guys. Check that
Tag team
out.
match, and this one was unforgettable. I mean, these teams gave us everything.
Okay, that
they
was a
had.
good match.
The
That was a
WWE
good
Universe
match.
is a true winner in this one.
And don't forget, you and I, we had the best seats in the house. You know, it's hard to believe.
You guys
but I
good?
think the
Are you
champ-
guys doing a big Destiny 2 beta stream? More than likely, yes. I think that's absolutely on the cards, actually, yes. So stick around for that. We're trying to get a bit more structure on the channel. You'll start to see more scheduled streams coming up. So Tuesdays we have a new series, which has been going for a couple of weeks now, called Why Do I Own This? Where one of the DayDreamers plays a very questionable game from their back catalogue. We're going to have group stream Fridays. We have the Saturday morning show still. And we're trying to figure out everything else in between. Of course, I'll be out of town the day it starts. Won't get to play until the 20th. And of course, Griff, you're welcome to play with us. Right, as Anthony put, Divas, let's have the singles match for the WWE Women's Championship. We have the current WWE Women's Champion, Raw Women's Champion,
Alexa Bliss.
Thank you, Lillian. So it was weird the other week. We went to see NXT at Download, me and Gaming Mule, and Lillian Garcia came out on the first show and sung the UK national anthem. And then we didn't see her again. It was so weird. Anyway.
Sasha Banks.
Right, let's make sure we select the Women's Championship.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
Do people still use marbles?
We have Sasha Banks against
Griff says
Alexa
Finn
Bliss.
should really finish that German
man.
driver game.
I
That was
can't
something
wait to
else.
see these two go at
Yeah,
it.
Crash Time 2. That was a weird one, wasn't it? Guys, who's going to win this match? I'm going for Alexa Bliss simply because I don't think they should take the championship off her straight away. That's the only reason I could really think of. I expect this to be a really great match between two really great women wrestlers, but I'm sticking with the champ. I'm sticking with Alexa Bliss, just simply because she is doing some really fantastic work at the minute, and I just can't see them taking the championship from her. If you think differently, of course, tell me and give me your reasons why. That's everybody. So if you're watching, do come in.
The contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
It is for the WWE Women's Championship.
Good to see Sasha fighting rather than dancing, but she's going to lose, says Griff. There you go, that's Griff's prediction. He says Alexa Bliss is going to win. Guys, who else is going to win? Who is going to win this match? Tell me.
Sasha Banks. I think it's fair to say that the athleticism on display in this match will be unlike anything we've seen in quite some time.
I think Alexa's doing some really great work, both on the mic and in ring. It's a shame that she had to do that crap This Is Your Life segment the other week, although it was much talked about, but it was talked about for the wrong reasons, unfortunately. So, otherwise, she's been doing awesome work. She's got her own thing going on as well with the championship, where she holds it behind her back and all that. I think that's great. She's come on leaps and bounds. I can words.
I don't think there's anything.
I've talked her up a lot when we do the podcast. I always say that she is the standout from those that have come up from NXT, at least sort of from a women's perspective. Finn says, Crash Time 2. Yeah, I should. Best game ever.
And it all comes down to this.
What happened to Blake and Murphy? I haven't seen them around in a long, long time.
This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone.
Guys, I did say that what happened in NXT, my weekly NXT podcast, was making a return. I'm still trying to work out the new formula for it and how I want to do it, but it is coming. Ooh.
And hey, I still can't believe they paid
Alexa will win. Oscar will win it off her. Whoa. Wait, Finn. You can't throw that out there without explaining yourself. Explain yourself, Finn.
Is
Oscar due up? I've not heard this. Talk to me, Finn. Explain yourself.
Talk about rising to the occasion. I tell you, the champ is going to have to be on point here tonight.
Look, it's going to take a lot.
Griff says Blake posted on Instagram a picture of him and Steve, someone, his new partner. Would it be Steve Cutler? Is that him?
Alexa Bliss is not someone to sleep on.
Can't remember his name. That guy that was a Marine. Yeah, Steve Cutler. They're putting them in a tag team together? Oh, no. No. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure I like it.
That hand had a lot of force behind it.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them.
Okay, they've not sort of done anything on NXT as of yet with that. I'm sure they will, and that will be interesting, I guess.
Some real pain now.
I'm not too excited about it, must be said. Sasha bringing the fight. Look at the hair on this game. Isn't it just majestic? Murphy is MIA. Yeah, I did think that. Very strange. I don't know where he's gone to. I hope they figured hair out on the next game, because they don't know how to hair.
Really relying on that elbow here. what brung you. It's working.
But this really should be a great match tonight. I'm sticking with my prediction of Alexa.
With the championship on the line, she'll have to find a way to fire back.
Well, I don't know if these divas could be any more evenly matched than they
I hate how they still use the term divas on this game when women's wrestling have been women's wrestling for some time. They even say it when the NXT Women's Championship is on the line. They still say divas then. It's so rubbish.
Sasha Banks is really going
big club to the head.
Now. Avoids the impact there. Her chest been battered here. I'd imagine her ribs are also bruised.
I'm not going to touch that line with a 10-foot pole.
Executed perfectly.
Okay. Alexa escape. Oh, she can't. Okay.
She is such a professional. She knows exactly what she's doing in there. What a counter that was. There doesn't seem to be any slowing her down now.
Oh, wow, look at that. Check Sasha Banks out with a reversal. Sometimes this game delivers gold. A lot of times it delivers not gold. But,
oh, did you see the head whip back?
It's been a good match so far. We've seen some cool stuff.
What is Alexa Bliss's best strategy at this point? As champion, she has to find a way back into this thing.
No.
This might just be where we finally see one of these women start to prove her dominance over the other.
You know, she's going to need to show a bit more respect if she expects anybody from this crowd to show concern for the punishment she's taken so far tonight.
See, there's even frame rate here with two normal wrestlers. Now, God, they're really going to have to do a job on the new game.
A knockdown, drag out brawl, complete with a
Griff says at this point, I'd like to see Asuka to see her just hold the belt until SummerSlam, have her win the Raw and SmackDown belt and give up the NXT belt undefeated. Yeah, I'd sort of like Asuka to go undefeated the whole time she was in NXT and then come up to the main roster as a real beast. I'd love that. That'd be awesome. I'd be really into that.
And I'd say these women have been pretty evenly matched up until now.
Sometimes I wonder if we're watching the same match. I mean, this one's still far from over, Cole.
Blimey, okay.
Keep your eye on this one.
Yeah, this should be good.
Alexa's going up top.
Uh-oh, where else but in the WWE are you
Twisted Bliss. Is it still called that? Oh, it's over.
The cover.
I'm surprised. I'm shocked.
What a win.
That was a good match as well. Some nice moments in there. And there it is. Alexa Bliss with the 1-2-3 retaining the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
And still the WWE Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
Took on some damage there, but was still able
Do we
to
know
pick
if
up the
they've
win.
added Finn Balor versus Elias Sampson to this card tonight? Because otherwise are they feuding for no reason and they're just going to fight tomorrow night on Raw instead, or what? Because I have no idea. I know that they haven't mentioned it, and I've not seen anything on social media today to suggest that it's been added, but you know what WWE are like. They just do these things. Right. Next up. Let's go for The Miz defending his Intercontinental Championship against Dean Ambrose. Griff says, finish feuding with the Drifter, ? That's a fucking waste. Yeah, it's an interesting one, that. I don't know why they're feuding. I mean, the Drifter just kept turning up. And I think he missed his cue this week because Finn was like looking around and then all of a sudden then the Drifter appeared. It was just weird. You heard the guitar strum.
Dash Wilder.
Whoops, no.
Dean Ambrose.
That's better, right. So this feud is an interesting one. I mean, obviously, since they both come over from SmackDown, they've been feuding with one another, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure it was the right thing to do. I think maybe they should have started something fresh.
Championship match.
Everybody's been waiting for this one.
The Miz is excellent, though. The Miz has been doing some excellent work. Obviously, you can skip that dreadful LeVar Ball segment from last week on Raw. But, yeah, otherwise, Miz has been absolutely excellent. Dean Ambrose, he's still running with this comedy gimmick. I think something needs to change because I think The Miz is going to win tonight. But it begs the question, what then happens to Dean Ambrose? Because I'm really not sure. Bearded Buffoon is in the comments with a statement that simply reads, LeVar Ball is a prick. There you go. Have Maria and her husband gotten any better? The first promo was awful. It's been more of the same, in truth. They're annoying. I think that's the idea. But
contest is scheduled for
one fall.
And it is for the Intercontinental
Yeah, I want to see them
Championship.
both do well. I like Maria. She's still gorgeous as well. Hasn't changed. And I like Mike Bennett as well. I just want it to work. And I'm sure it will going forward. I'm really sure it will.
Well, this guy looks eager to add some gold around his waist. Let's see if he can do it. I can tell you that these
Thank you to
guys
whoever
have
has
been training
subscribed
long and
during the
hard for
course of this stream. I really do appreciate that.
Championship match.
And thank you to anybody who turned up to the stream that was before this, which was Finn and Denzel playing Friday the 13th. So here he is, the current WWE Intercontinental Champion.
Well, there's a reason why this guy...
Griff says, I'll put up with endless bad promos as long as Maria keeps looking that good. I'm with you. I'm with you. She's looking gorgeous at the minute. She really is.
Introducing the challenger from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at
Guys, what do you think about Dean Ambrose right now? I want to know what you think about Dean Ambrose. Because I miss that guy who was edgy and weird in the Shield. And obviously he's gone from that to this comedy stuff. And I'm not really... I do think he's funny. But I don't want that from Dean Ambrose. I want that edgy Dean Ambrose from the Shield. That's what I want. Tell me, I want to know what people think about Dean Ambrose right now.
We are seconds away from the start of this title match.
Griff says, needs a shake-up, getting dull, and this feud has been going on too long. Yes, it has. I mean, I see The Miz winning absolutely tonight. Steve says, he's a good wrestler, he plays a good character, but he's always been a poor champ, and I can't figure out why. Okay, that's an interesting one. See, I liked him as the US champion, he didn't even defend it.
Two warriors, two superstars, two immense talents. I love it.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but with a championship
The Miz,
title on the
however,
line,
I'm really on board with
sitting
these
still
days.
for this
Like, he's been consistently excellent for so long now. I would love to see him have a run with the Universal Championship again once Brock is out of the picture.
I'm anxious to see if Dean Ambrose can rise to the occasion in this one.
Ooh.
Not every day you have the chance to become a champion. We'll see if he can get it done.
Whenever he's had a belt, his championship runs have been boring, says Steve.
Hoping he can walk through the door. We'll see if he can get it done here tonight.
Yeah, I'm with you. I am with you on that one.
Going to be big, one way or another.
No kidding.
I liked it when he won the WWE Championship, but
He's got his eyes set on
his
chest.
run with it wasn't great, and his run with the IC title wasn't great, and I don't really have any interest in seeing it again. And that's the problem I've got. What happens to Dean Ambrose? He's a big name now. He's one of the biggest names on the roster, I would say. He's a big time player, but what happens to him should he lose to The Miz tonight, which I think he will.
Just making his presence felt there.
Or do they have him win for yet another not great title run?
Champ here. He comes into this championship match with a full tank of gas and ready for a fight.
And Michael, this might very well
Griff
be
says,
where one of these
is Miz still
guys
running around
pulls
with
away
that
from
dancing
the
bear, or did
It's been
WWE
a
finally
great
realise that the
matchup to
dancing
this
bear
point,
is a
and this
porn
could
site?
really go either way.
The dancing bear is a porn site? He's running with, currently, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, and they are
This guy will
called
try anything.
the Miztourage, which I hate, by the way. I don't mind Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel being in some sort of faction with The Miz. I've no problem with that. I just have a problem with the name. I don't like the name, the Miztourage. I think it sucks. Finn says, Googles it.
Well, Michael, what makes the attacks you mentioned even more deadly for an opponent is that Dean Ambrose is one of the
Griff
most
says, I like Bo Dallas.
unconventional superstars
Yeah,
we've
he's
ever
got his
seen.
weird bandana going on at the
Who knows
minute
what
as
he's
well,
gonna
which he's
throw
rolling with.
at
I
the
don't
opponent next.
know. I like Bo Dallas too. I loved him in NXT. I loved his NXT title run. Because it's just, everyone hated him at that point.
The challenger not looking good right now. The challenger's hopes to become
I'm going for the Miz to win tonight, just because he's going really strong with the IC title, and every single week he's delivering great promos.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating.
Dean Ambrose's range of skills certainly venture into the unusual, but the attacks and strategies helped Ambrose become the longest reigning United States champion in WWE history with a 351-day championship reign.
There it is.
The longest ever, if you include the title's history in WCW and the NWA.
Steve says the Miz, on the other hand, is awesome. Oh no, Dean Ambrose reversed it.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Oh, big DDT. Guys, also, if you haven't yet, you can check out my Retro Wrestling with Sonny. The first episode of that is up on DayDreamer now. I played WCW NWO Revenge from the Nintendo 64. And
business is about to pick up.
what's going on now? Miz wins tonight. Who does he feud with next? Question mark, says Steve. I don't know.
That he's here.
I don't know. Balor would be cool. Yes, Balor would be cool. I'd be fine with Finn Balor at this point going for the IC title as well. He doesn't need to go for the Universal Championship again, not while Brock's around.
Look at this. Somehow he's still going.
It looks like he's starting to feel.
Because, I mean, it's fairly obvious that they're going to have Reigns take the belt from Brock at some point.
We'd be crazy to count him out now. There's still plenty of fight left in it.
And I gotta say, these guys.
This has been a good match. Dean Ambrose giving as good as he's getting here.
There's no way to pick a clear winner.
Uh-oh. Oh, dirty deeds.
Have to do at this point to stay in this match. Unfortunately for the champ, momentum is clearly on the challenger's side.
Steve said Balor would be cool, but he's seemingly feuding with a drifter. That won't be forever, I don't think.
Here he goes for the win.
Let's do this.
Ref, come on. It took you long enough, ref. Come on. Ooh.
We got to cover. 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose, the winner and a new champion.
That's how it ended. Me not paying, me failing badly at kicking out. Steve says, Jesus Christ, ref. Yeah, I know, ran all the way around the other side of him. And then that happens. What a crappy pin as well. Not the most smooth of transitions either, it must be said. Terribly booked finish, says Griff. Yeah.
Here's your winner and the new Intercontinental
So Dean Ambrose wins here. That's not who I'm going with tonight. I think The Miz wins. Guys, if you're watching, thank you very much for coming along tonight. This has been fun so far. Got a lot of wrestling chat going on in the comments. Come and talk to us. I want to know what you think is going to happen tonight at WWE Great Balls of Fire. If you've missed some of the matches, I started with the pre-show, like I always do. Akira Tozawa against Adrian Neville. Oops, sorry, just Neville. And we've worked up the card since then. So we've got a few matches to go still. All right, so we got 3 matches left. Griff says, lol, this arena, those stupid balls above the Titantron. Yeah. Right, let's have a match that, in my opinion, doesn't really mean anything. It's just there for the sake of giving people something to do. And that is Bray Wyatt versus the Kingslayer, which I hate, Seth Rollins. I don't hate Seth Rollins, I hate that. I hate the Kingslayer. Chris Walsh is in the comments. Welcome, buddy. He says, well, this isn't this definitely isn't WCW NWO Revenge. No, but I have just plugged that, actually. I have just plugged my my own Retro Wrestling with Sonny video. No, Chris. This is Great Balls of Fire prediction show live right here on DayDreamer Gaming. But welcome to the show. All right, guys, tell me who's winning this weird feud between Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt
against Bray Wyatt.
Oh man, I can't wait to see these two go at it.
I mean, I was under the impression that originally Bray Wyatt was going to be feuding with Finn Balor because that's what sort of happened, right? Bray Wyatt came on the Titantron while Finn Balor was in the ring, and then nothing happened after that. Seemingly, it just stopped, and I don't really understand why. Chris says Bray wins, leading to a rematch at SummerSlam as Seth has nothing going on for SummerSlam from what I can see. Yeah, I think that as well. I think I can't even remember who I had to win. But I mean that makes perfect sense actually. Seth has nothing else going on. Bray has nothing else going on. Griff says, why does Bray stick around? WWE seemingly hates him. I mean, like we pointed out on the podcast this week, I mean, he's a former WWE champion now, and it's something that most people have probably already forgotten about, which is a real shame because he needed to have a strong run with that championship, and he didn't get it. He won it to lose it, basically, which is just sucks.
And his opponent, representing the Wyatt family,
Chris has put money bags as a comment, seemingly referring to Bray Wyatt sticking around in WWE.
Oh,
Yep, probably.
I can't wait to see this one.
A pay-per-view quality matchup.
I think Bray Wyatt is awesome. Just one of the biggest wasted talents in WWE today. That's a shame. It's a real shame.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our
Who's going to win this one, guys?
Say, this is
Tell me who you've got. Chris has got Bray.
Oh, Michael, this is going to be fun to watch.
Come on.
Finn, if you're still there, tell me who I picked, because I can't remember.
These Seatown fans are making some noise along the shores of Lake Erie.
Adam Frick, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, in the comments, says, hi guys. Hey buddy, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, and welcome to DayDreamer. And Adam says, Seth Rollins will win. Okay, fair enough. Tell me why. Tell me why Seth Rollins is going to win. If you're new to the channel as well, Adam, as I haven't seen your name before, I don't think, please do subscribe to us. We do the WWE prediction streams every single time there's a pay-per-view. And like I pointed out earlier on in the stream, Finn and I have a wrestling podcast that comes out every single Friday across podcast services everywhere and right here on DayDreamer Gaming in video form. Griff says Rollins wins and it leads to the House of Horrors 2 Electric. Who gives a fuck? There we go. That's what Griff thinks is going to happen.
Even in darkness, you can see the whites of people's eyes and the audience fixated on Bray Wyatt and frightened beyond explanation.
I need more from Bray Wyatt. I need more good booking from WWE for Bray Wyatt because, like I said earlier on, he should have had that. He won that championship to lose it, and he just deserves much better, especially for the work that he puts in as well, promoting some of these matches that he has. I mean, in some cases, he's just been completely carrying the feud. It's crazy.
Expanding the repertoire with that move.
Adam says, because he's better than Bray Wyatt, and I know Bray Wyatt is not going to, because of Seth Rollins' skills and abilities. Fair enough. Skill over anything. Adam's going for there. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. I need more superimposed bugs from Bray, says Griff. Referencing, of course, the WrestleMania match where they had the weird stuff in the middle of the ring, which I thought for sure they were going to do again during the rematch at... help me out here, guys, but... the pay-per-view after WrestleMania where Wyatt fought... The hell, which one was it? Payback? I want to say Payback, but I don't think it was. Chris says his promos have become so horribly redundant, it's a shame. He is basically an Undertaker that doesn't back up his words. Oof, that's a harsh but real fair assessment of Bray Wyatt currently.
Then I don't know what will.
Well, Michael, I think now people everywhere realize what Bray Wyatt can do, and they all share that fear.
Adam says, yeah, Undertaker isn't coming back. Ooh, nice frog splash. Yeah, Undertaker's done for.
We got a cover. Looking to catch him off guard there.
Just the one count there.
But I think a little too early in this match for that to be successful.
I don't believe it.
Guys, loving the opinions coming in here. I like hearing everybody's different views on what's going to happen and stuff like that. I think it's great. I love how wrestling does that. Booking's fault, not Bray's fault, obviously. Yeah, of course, yeah.
You can
There's another frog splash. Let's go for another pin.
Someone's cage.
Yeah, I think that rattled his brain. He's got him down, Cole. Is this it?
It could be. I'm a bit surprised that we saw a pin attempt here, King. I don't think he's done nearly enough to get the 1, 2, 3.
You're not going to get that too sweet thing from me. I hate
no
it.
keeping this guy down tonight.
Guys, thanks so much for coming along tonight so far. It's been a lot of fun. Please do come and say hi to me. Come and give your predictions for these matches, because that's what we're here for. We're here to give our predictions and talk WWE Great Balls of Fire 2017. Still a terrible name, by the way.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
Bray's going to kill you, apparently, said the crowd.
And Bray Wyatt is just getting pounded out here. Oh, wow.
Not in a good way.
He might just have nothing left to give, guys.
Well said, Michael, but we've all seen him come back from worse beatings in the past.
Oh, big senton.
This Bray Wyatt really,
Guys, if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. More scheduled content coming soon. Trying to get a bit more organisation to the channel.
Man,
Seth is on the 2K18 cover right. They'll be pimping that a lot, so he should win. That was Finn's reasoning as well behind him picking Seth Rollins to win. Adam says AJ Styles wins the United States Championship from Kevin Owens. Yeah, I couldn't believe that actually when I saw that. I thought it was a very interesting one indeed.
On so many different levels.
They like to do big things when they're in Madison Square Garden though, and that was a big one for sure. Chris says, remember how awesome Bray vignettes were way back when he used to wear the Hawaiian style shirts and he was pushed as a cult leader? Yeah, man, that was awesome.
Looks like a spider. Oh, an exorcist. Oh, no, not this.
Uh-oh. Oh, here it is, Sister Abigail. That can't be it. Saying that, it depends if I kick out or not.
cover here. 1, 2.
Whew. Nearly had to use resiliency there. Thankfully resisted it.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Man, Seth Rollins, what offense?
What's Seth Rollins with as a finisher here? It's got to be the pedigree, right? I hate that new finisher he does, that Kenny Omega one. Not a big fan of that at all.
What's coming next?
I like AJ Styles. He's the right one to be the United States champion. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad. Although I do love Kevin Owens. I'm a big Kevin Owens fan. So, I mean, I'm happy for that feud to carry on, and I want to see the match. I just thought it was weird that they took it off. AJ Styles took it off Kevin Owens at a house show. But I think with the power of social media, it doesn't really matter anymore. Because there's always going to be footage. And, you know, stuff like that, and WWE.com can always report it, and the news can filter out so quickly that it doesn't even matter. So, it kicks out.
My God, what's it going to take?
Griff says should be world champion. Something you're talking about AJ Styles there. Chris says thought that KO maybe taking some time off. His Twitter pitches are completely black. Either that, or he's just making a point. Dark day for his title, maybe. Fair enough. I hope Owens isn't taking any time off. Because I need to see that match. Whatever the next pay-per-view is. Is it Battleground? Is that the next one? Or have we already had that? I'm so lost now. I'm so lost with WWE pay-per-views because they're just so regular. The next one's Battleground, right? I think that's right. That's where we're having the Punjabi prison match. So I assume Owens and AJ will fight for the United States Championship on that show. Kevin Owens is okay. I just don't like how he says he's the face of America. That's fair enough, Adam. Griff says with the bumps that KO takes, he probably needs to take some time off. Quite possibly, yeah.
Man, that was some slam.
Supposedly has a few nagging injuries, and the match has been removed from the site. Right, okay. Well, that's interesting. Who does AJ Styles go fight next?
What a counter. And it's Bray Wyatt
This has been a good match.
executing the reversal.
Oh, no.
That's true. Kevin Owens does take some nasty bumps. I'd like to see Sami Zayn have a go for the United States Championship, but it looks like he's going to feud with Maria and Mike Kanellis for a short while, going into at least leading up to Battleground. Steve says, "Did you hear that a pro boxer has used Undertaker's music for his ring walk last night in Glasgow? He lost." Oh, Bray with the sister Abigail. Could it be over?
Shoulders down. This could be it. Count, ref. Count. 2, 3.
It's over. I had resiliency. Could have used it.
What he set out to do.
Doesn't matter.
That was win.
Good match, that. Good match. Bray Wyatt wins. Adam says, "I'm excited for Great Balls of Fire tonight." Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. On paper, the card is really, really fantastic. I just hope it delivers. The last few pay-per-views have been great, though, so hopefully tonight will deliver also. Griff says people still box. And Steve says boxing is big over here, UK dominating. Yes, absolutely. Boxing is huge here at the minute. EA Sports, make a new Fight Night game. Quit messing around with these UFC games. They're not very good. Alright, I think we've still got a couple of matches to go here.
Here's your winner.
This has been a lot of fun.
Bray Wyatt.
And there's your winner.
Doom, doom,
via
doom, doom,
pinfall.
doom, doom, doom.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two
All right,
back in the
so
ring ASAP. What an amazing
two big main
match.
events just makes me more excited. Of course, he means Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in an ambulance match, which I'm going to do next, but I can't do an ambulance match, of course, so I'm going to do an Extreme Rules match. And the incredible looking main event of Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe has been amazing in the build up to this main event, and I know he's not going to win tonight, but surely WWE now realizes what they have with Samoa Joe, and in the future, when Brock is not in the picture anymore, Samoa Joe can have a really monstrous run with the WWE Universal Championship. Guys, come and say hi. Oh, I've picked no more. I don't want that. Chris says it's a quality pay-per-view lineup, if not a bit predictable. Hopefully proved wrong on that. Steve says, would love to see Bray win tonight, despite my love for Seth. Chris says everyone's thoughts on Joe maybe winning. Griff says he better win. I can't see him winning. I really can't. As much as I would absolutely love him to win, I just can't see it. I think what they're building towards, and this is going to tie in with my prediction for this next match. I think Reigns wins, and I think Brock wins, and then they push Brock versus Roman at SummerSlam. Finn had a different idea and went for Braun Strowman winning, and then them pushing Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, which also, of course, is a possibility.
Braun Strowman.
Chris says can't see it, but I'll wake my neighbours up shouting if he does.
Gonna be good. We have Roman Reigns against Braun Strowman.
So you're staying up tonight to watch the big show then, Chris, yeah? Chris says Braun versus Brock was the original plan before his injury, but now looks like Reigns, unfortunately. Yeah, I think so. I think that's why I think Reigns will win tonight. And then they'll move on to SummerSlam and they'll have Reigns versus Brock. Steve says, really wish I could stay up to watch this tonight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it after work tomorrow, must be said. I'm not staying up. But I am looking forward to watching it. Chris says, I think so. Wasn't going to, but thinking about it. Fair enough. I love staying up to watch pay-per-views. I really do. But I'm not going to stay up tonight and watch this one. Simply because work tomorrow. There he is, the big dog. That said, I say thumbs down. I like Roman. He's fine. Steve says, got to try and avoid results. Yeah, I shall do actual work tomorrow, I think, and just stay away from social media. Can't wait for the next games when Braun Strowman is nowadays Braun Strowman, not Wyatt family.
There's rings the bell.
Adam says, if Joe wins tonight, I will be shocked, but can't expect it to happen. Chris says, hard to justify staying up for many of the outside of the top 4 pay-per-views. Yeah. But this one does look great. It really does.
I can't believe I get paid for this.
Me either. But hey,
By the way, you can still purchase pay-per-views. Now, I'm on Virgin Media, right? So, and you can still purchase WWE Balls of Fire tonight. Who the hell is doing that? Just get a month of WWE Network for £5 cheaper. Or just create a million emails and make new WWE Network accounts every single time. Who's paying 15, 16 or in excess of £20 for pay-per-views now? WWE doesn't even want you to do that. I want you to subscribe to the network. Finn says, I always get caught out by YouTube's front page after pay-per-views, keep spoiling it for myself. Yeah, I mean, one of the first things I do now when I wake up in the morning is check DayDreamer just to see if we picked up any new subs or video views and all that sort of stuff, and I try to just get to where I need to get to very quickly so that I avoid any sort of spoilers or anything like that.
The agility and his unyielding intensity really makes him a devastating weapon. Wow, that might have
Griff says people without reliable internet have no choice. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Adam says, I see Braun Strowman winning tonight. See, I don't, man. I really don't. Steve says, I always get caught out on Instagram. Griff says people like Mule. There we go. I think Mule's internet's getting better.
Devastating opponent with power moves that would normally be reserved for 2 men.
Steve says, I struggle to sleep Sunday, so might catch the first hour. Oh, this is Extreme Rules, isn't it?
And that one hurt his hand.
Oh, it's flying.
Look at that reversal. What strength. That was a
big clothesline. Where's that baseball bat gone?
I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
Really hope Braun wins. He won't though, says Finn. Chris says the main page of the WWE app used to spoil the shows constantly. Yeah, I don't have the WWE app on my phone anymore because used to send me notifications through as well. It's like, no.
The effect of his speed, agility, and crushing strikes on an opponent are all intensified because there is such...
Adam says, I'm going to cast from WWE Network to the TV. Griff, King, and that one hurt his head. Really going to miss commentary like that on the next game. Yeah, me too. Real classics like that.
On his heels, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
These are back in the Braun is slightly fatter days, unlike now where he's completely ripped.
He might find more success
I hope they do away with this this camera angle for the new game because it sucks. Chris says I have all notifications switched off for it, which is absolutely the right thing to do. Because WWE app is a pain in the arse for that. Let's do a bit of running around here. Adam says, got to go, bye. Alright mate, thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you've subbed and please do come back.
I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move.
Because we really do appreciate it. But thank you very much for coming along, Adam. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Oh.
Roman Reigns with a great offensive show. And his heartless attack continues.
Oh man, this is getting tough to watch. Look at that reversal. What strength.
Big backdrop from Big Roman. The big dog.
If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. I fully expect him to bounce
Do love a
back,
kendo stick.
This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Come on, you and I both know that a little adversity isn't going to end this guy's night. In fact, it might make him stronger.
Great point, John. And he doesn't seem too phased at this point.
Is it too early for Braun to...
Watch out.
Big spear. Ooh, Braun looking like Earthquake in army pants. Yeah, for sure. I know, he does look big there, doesn't he?
It's just dangerous.
No kidding.
He looks like he's peed himself as well there.
It may be. 2, 3.
And as easy as that, Roman Reigns wins. Lol. The big spear ends it, defeats Earthquake in Army Pants. Reigns wins, lol. Chris says, boo! The comments are awesome tonight, guys. Thanks very much. And if you are watching and you're not in the comments, why aren't you in the comments? Come and say hi to us. Chris says, fuck you, Roman. Steve says, could we see Cena tonight? I think Cena is going to stick with his Rusev feud for now until that's sort of done with, and then maybe he'll come over to Raw and try and fight someone there. I don't understand what Cena's role is at the minute. I don't really know why he's a free agent or what that even fucking means anymore. Alright, so we've got one more match left. And that is Brock Lesnar, the current reigning, defending WWE Universal Champion. And he's taking on the challenger, the big Samoan, Samoa Joe. Griff says, how has Lana been? She's been okay. She's very green. She's been okay. Her music's cool. And there you go. Chris says bad. Yeah, she hasn't been great, it must be said.
Samoa Joe.
And the gimmick's weird as well. I don't really understand what they're going with. It's just, I don't know. I like Lana. I root for everybody. I want her to succeed. I want all the girls to succeed. I want them to do well. And I want them to build a really great women's division around all of the women that we've got here. But I don't know, man. Something doesn't work with Lana. Chris says, going to have Tamina as her bodyguard next, apparently. Yeah. So, I don't know if you saw SmackDown this week or not, but they had Tamina, after she'd lost, after Lana had lost to Naomi, Tamina came down and sort of was like, right, come on, Lana, get up, let's go. So, Tamina's going to be Lana's bodyguard now, I guess.
Versus Brock Lesnar.
Gives Tamina something to do,
man.
I suppose.
I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Chris says she got the Emelina gimmick. I'm glad Emma didn't have that. Yeah. They need to figure Emma out. I like Emma. I always have. I liked her since her those days. They just seem to have never got it right with her. She's so talented. She's a great wrestler. I don't know if they're ever going to do anything with her. If they're ever going to pull the trigger and just give her the belt. Chris says same here. Yeah, I mean, she's cool, man. Emma's cool. One fall.
The WWE Universal Championship.
All right, Steve is watching me on his TV. What better way to build up to the WWE Great Balls of Fire pre-show than by watching me? Chris says she's a brilliant talent. She is a brilliant talent. Speaking of brilliant talents, this guy is the real quiz. He has been incredible in the build-up to this match. He has carried it. Him and Paul Heyman have really, really knocked it out of the park. Samoa Joe has cemented himself as a real monster heel who has got a very, very bright WWE future ahead of him. Because I think now WWE know what they've got with him. And I just hope to God, maybe he could challenge The Miz next. I don't know. If he's not going to win the Universal title tonight, which I don't think he is, maybe Samoa Joe could go for the the IC title next. I don't know. Griff says, so is this Brock's first title defense? Yes, I think it might be. Question mark? I'm not sure. Maybe. Chris says, don't know if you listened to the Taz show, but his thoughts on Lana were spot on recently. I don't listen to the Taz show, but I am interested to hear what he said. So, please do enlighten me. Yeah, I mean, with it being Brock's first title defense, he's not going to lose it to Joe, which is a real shame because I would love Joe to be the Universal Champion. I would love him to win it. But he's not going to, not just yet. but I would like to see Joe with a championship. That's why I think maybe the IC title would be good for him. Maybe Dean Ambrose could win it from The Miz, and then Joe could win it from Dean Ambrose. I don't know. Either way, Joe's awesome. And he's proved his worth to the company during this feud. Plus, I'm sick of Lesnar now as well. I mean, I'm done with it. It's tiring having him on WWE TV now. When he first came back, it was cool, and I really liked it. I love that he was back, and I love when he F5'd Cena and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know, man. Like, with the stories you hear about him not wanting to be creative in matches, like what Dean Ambrose said, and he's not the only one that said it. Roman said it as well, and it's just like, come on, Brock. You're being paid a shit ton of money to be in WWE and be the flag bearer for the company as the Universal Champion. Just play ball. I mean, seemingly in this feud with Joe, maybe he has some sort of respect for Joe or something like that. I don't know, but he seems to be playing ball with this, and I hope tonight it's not like a squash and that they really do get to have a fight.
The champ has been here before. What do you expect from him in his title defense?
Tell me your predictions for this one, guys. I'm intrigued because I'm intrigued to hear what people think could happen. Right, Chris says they've thrown him in the deep end. I can tell Vince wants her to be the face of that women's division because of her looks. He says he can get her the title before the year is out. Oh, sorry, says he can see her get the title before the year is out. Doesn't agree with it, though. No, I don't agree with it either. I don't think she could get the championship, or should get the championship, rather. Guys, I want to know what you think about this match. I want to know what you think the outcome could be. Just give me your thoughts.
Brock Lesnar has gone on record saying he's not a superstar, he's not a role model, he's a destroyer. Brock Lesnar is the most focused predator this business has ever seen. When the beast incarnate sets his sights on an individual, bad things are on the horizon for that person. Very bad things.
Oh, you're right about that, Michael. When it comes to Brock Lesnar, I don't know if the WWE
Chris says he's set to sign a new contract, also come Mania, so he's not going anywhere. I think Joe will put it out. If not tonight, then he'll push him far enough to get a rematch at SummerSlam. See, I don't think he's going to get a rematch at SummerSlam. I think they're going to go with Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I really do believe that. I think that's been the plan all along. I mean, to my knowledge, they had it sort of planned out for all the way up to WrestleMania next year.
Lesnar is merciless and takes extreme pleasure in decimating an opponent, no matter who it is. Someone really should check out. I mean, a maneuver like that takes your career and it just flashes.
I don't want to see Brock anymore. I really don't. But I want someone. You know what? Fine. I don't want to see him Brock, but I don't want to see him with the championship. I want to see him just in. He
used his opponent's momentum on that one.
Special fights, I don't know, whatever. But I want the championship to be reserved for somebody who's going to be on TV every single week. If it really has to be Roman Reigns, fine. As long as Samoa Joe wins it from Roman Reigns, then I'm cool. The result of the Reigns match will tell us all we need to know about the main event. Agreed. Vince changes his mind every 20 minutes. They have no set plan, says Griff. Maybe so.
Crippling submission holds, or of course, his unbelievable F5. Brock Lesnar is a destroyer like no other.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
I just hope it's not a suplex fest tonight. I hope Joe and Brock are, I hope Brock allows for this match to be something more than that. I really, really do.
Whoa, take a look at that. We haven't seen that one tonight. I love something new. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Big spill over the ropes for Big Samoa Joe.
Outside at this point.
Yeah, more comfortable outside the ring than inside.
Chris says, not exactly true. Mania is often set in stone months in advance. Of course, things can get in the way. Yeah, I mean, to my knowledge, I think they wanted Brock versus Reigns at WrestleMania, but they're bringing it forward. So I don't know if plans have changed since then, or whether they insist on having another rematch at WrestleMania. I don't know. I hope not. Suplex City, bitch. One thing I do like in this feud, Brock has spoken a little bit more. Granted, it's not been live and it has been pre-recorded, taped interviews or whatever. But I like that it's not just been Heyman as the mouthpiece, even though I really have no issues with that, because Heyman, of course, is fantastic.
They may have made a mistake thinking that Lesnar was finished. His championship reign may very well be holding on by a thread.
You said it, and he does not want to let his opponent gain some steam here and start to get the...
Oh, no.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was
big takedown. Tracy Potts is in the comments. Tracy, welcome back. It's been a while since we heard from you. How are you?
Let's just hope Samoa Joe's stamina can hold up.
Not today, Brock. Not today. Injuries caused, bringing it forward, plus ratings being down means pretty likely Reigns wins. Again, I'm sort of fine with it, but because it means the champion will be on TV every week, and that's... Jesus, Brock is having none of that. And that's what should be happening. It shouldn't be a part-timer with the championship. I can't endorse it. Oh, shit. Forgot about the submission system for a second there, guys.
Nice reversal. He's trying to mangle his face here. Well, that missed him all right. Hey, did you look before?
This match has been awesome so far. Let's hope the match tonight is as equally as good. Yes.
That landed like a ton of bricks. How much damage did that do? A lot from the looks of it.
I don't understand. Who's the heel in this feud? Oh, no.
Counters, and you see the result.
Samoa Joe with a nice reverse.
They fucked it up at Mania. That match never needed the title.
Looks as though the champ has run out of gas.
Which match?
He started this match in great health, but now it seems fatigue
Brock versus Reigns?
has set in.
From what I said, they both appear to be competing with the same amount of energy. This one can really go either way.
That's a good point. And he's
hello, Tracy. I said hello to you before, didn't I? I acknowledged it.
Does he go back to the well again?
Oh, what a match this has been. What a match.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to you live from the capital in North Carolina.
Oh, Brock versus Goldberg. Yeah.
And now a drop kick. What an acrobatic move. Man,
no, that match didn't need the title. No, I agree. That match did not need the title.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
WWE insisted on it, though. Unfortunately. Ah, Brock again with a big reversal.
The champ, just one step quicker. He's setting it up.
Uh-oh.
Lesnar.
Has he got it? Oh, he's got it. Could this be it for Joe? Big F5. Straight into the pin.
Here he goes for the win. Let's do this.
Oh, Jesus. Joe with a kick out. Wow, okay. The match still goes on.
He's a monster.
Joe's not in a good way, though. Look at his body there.
King, just look at this man.
Just like when they took it off Punk for Rock versus Cena. Yeah, you know what? It is the exact same situation there. And that shouldn't have happened either. I still hate that now. Don't get me wrong, I love The Rock. I really do love The Rock. But he didn't need the championship. People are just happy to see The Rock. Myself included. And he didn't need the championship, and it's a real shame. Oh, no, not again.
These fans are so passionate and engaged.
But this has been a real hyped up match. I mean, people want something that people want to see, myself included again. And I just hope it delivers. I really do. Hope it's not disappointing and crap and a squash. Oh, no, he's got me again. Oh, I'll be doing my kick out again here, guys, I think.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. I think he's got him.
Oh, he kicks out again. A year of build, and then they fucked it up. Punk got a raw deal again there. No way the real match lasts this long or is this good, says Griff. No, man, this has been a good match. I'm impressed. But no, I don't think it goes this... I hope it goes this long. I hope they put on a great match. Gaming Mule Wrestling, he says. Wrestling.
But only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? Even more damage to the face.
And that face looked like it had been damaged enough already.
And how's it going, Mule? I hope you're well, my friend.
They're about to receive out here. There's clearly something about his face that he doesn't like.
Yeah, the same way I feel about yours.
Oh, big suplex on the floor.
Boy, he just got laid out. A few more seconds, and this could end in a countout.
Sup, Mule? Thanks for restarting the Blade Runner series. I'm enjoying it so far. Oh, no, do not count out.
Nice. Let's do this inside the
Thank
ring.
God for that. Imagine these two in Hell in a Cell.
There's clearly
The thing is with Hell in a Cell, they don't push the boundaries anymore. I know they can't go back to the glory days of King of the Ring 98 and all that sort of stuff.
What an offensive show by Brock Lesnar.
Good, thanks, dude. Hope you're having a spiffing evening. We are having a spiffing evening. We're having a lot of fun here in the comments tonight and in the WWE 2K stream. This, of course, is the main event, scheduled for one fall.
He's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there. He's in full-on attack mode.
I hope this match does. I hope this match ends in a double DQ or something like that.
Tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
What a counter that was.
Oh, here we go. Could it be? Could it be? One fall. The Muscle Buster. There it is. Could that be it?
Take a look at this one more time. I've never seen anything like it.
Here's the pin.
1, 2, and Brock kicks out at 2. What a match. Chris says, yeah, I agree. Hell in a Cell has lost so much. I bloody hate these match-specific pay-per-views taking the prestige away from certain match types. That makes 2 of us, mate. I hate that as well. Yeah, because you know it's coming. Like, you know, if you just have it at, I don't know, Backlash or something.
Dishing out some serious punishment here. And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Yeah, I think this match tonight could end in a double DQ. Like, it's such a massive brawl. Then Joe doesn't lose, then Brock doesn't lose, and everyone goes home happy. Everyone gets a big fight that they want. The only thing they don't get, which they want, is Samoa Joe winning the championship. I think me and Finn both had Brock to win, but I did say Samoa Joe could maybe win by DQ. Uh-oh, Suplex City, bitch.
Suplex City.
Bitch.
Someplace nobody wants to go. Brock Lesnar. What a crafty maneuver. Oh, there it is. What a maneuver.
How is this match still going?
An opponent. I love it. Yeah, and he's not looking too good now. Oh, the chance.
Remember when they announced Hell in a Cell for Mania with Triple H and Taker? The surprise they made it. The surprise made it. Yeah, exactly. And that was a great match as well. Oh, God, that was a great match. All aboard the Joe train.
He wants no part of the outside.
Joe train.
Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one. Well,
This match, I cannot believe it's still going.
Out of it. He breaks the hold, expanding the repertoire with that move.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
This is insane.
Brock, purple head.
I feel like we might be here all
Coquita clutch.
What a beating.
Submission locked in, and this might be it.
And it's over. Joe wins the championship here on WWE 2K17. Let's hope it happens tonight. It probably won't. Griff says, tap, bitch. This is exactly how tonight should go. A full-blown war for 12-15 minutes. And Griff says, fucking A. There you go. Fucking A. what a match that was. What a great way to finish the stream. This is a really solid main event for the championship. That's exactly how wrestling should be, right? Yeah. And on that note, guys, this has been
Here are your winners and
the
new
Great Balls of Fire
WWE
prediction show with me, Sonny. Finn will be here next time for WWE Battleground predictions. Go check out episode 65 of the Games and Grats podcast, where we go more in depth with Great Balls of Fire. And next week's episode will be reactions to Great Balls of Fire. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed Great Balls of Fire. Thank you so much for coming along tonight. We very much appreciate it. For now, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm Sonny. This is DayDreamer Gaming, and we will see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Goodbye.